Hi everybody, it's quite late and I'm not feeling too great. I have quite a bad headache and earache and I just don't feel great, so the video is not going to be long, and I'm going to talk about physical effects of an eating disorder. I have it all written down because I tried to make the video earlier and my concentration was just gone, and I couldn't stick to the subject for long enough to make a good video, so I'm at request going to try again. Okay, the obvious physical effect of an eating disorder is weight loss. Not always easy to tell, because one message that I try to get around is, you know, it doesn't matter what weight you are if you have the thoughts and the eating disorder kind of patterns and habits and rituals, then you have an eating disorder regardless of what your weight is. So yeah, not always noticeable with some people, usually not noticeable until somebody is at a point where they need hospital intervention, usually. Excuse me. With the weight loss, I found that I had muscle wastage, especially in my legs, and painful, very painful. Makes walking very difficult, and it's just not a nice. It's not a nice thing to go through. Talking about kind of limbs and things as well, I found that I lost sensation in my hands and my feet a lot if I crossed my legs or held my arm up for too long. I'd get pain and lose sensation, and also arthritis I got, or you may find osteoporosis. It all depends. So obviously very, very painful, especially in the cold weather. Walking was kind of a no-go for me when I was at my lowest weight. It was very difficult to get around. The pain would be there regardless of if I was moving or not. Kind of pain that keeps you awake at night, that kind of pain. And okay, other things, headaches, nausea, stomach cramps, a lot of things that kind of happen. So I'm just going to jig myself around a little bit. Okay. Yeah, a lot of things that happen that you would find with a regular illness, like if you got the flu or something. So things like that. Your hair. Now, most of my hair fell out and it thinned to the point where a hairband or a clip wouldn't hold my hair, it would just fall straight out. So I ended up having to have special treatment on my hair to get it to grow back, and it kind of barely has. As you can see, it's still very thin and dry and dead, kind of. So, and that's after being out of hospital for over a year. So okay, okay, and you also find that you feel the cold a lot more. Even if it's hot, you'll feel the cold a lot more. It's annoying more than anything. Okay, now we're going to move on to kind of like internal things. My kidneys decided to give up on me when I was at my illest, almost ill. I don't think illest is a word. Yeah, they just wouldn't really work, and I got a lot of pain from them, a lot of infections quite frequently. Same with my liver, it began to digest itself, so I got a lot of pain from that, and obviously it showed up on my blood tests a lot that my liver wasn't functioning properly. My heart, it suffered. It didn't suffer as much as my liver did. I still to this day get palpitations. And chest pain to this day. I've had a lot of ECGs. I think the last ECG I had was when I collapsed in the street. That was the last ECG I had. It's a simple process really. It's just sticky pads kind of over your chest and your ankle and your arms, and wires are connected to them, and then they just take a reading. Not painful, mostly just a nuisance with having to be bared from the waist up to complete strangers, which is what I found the most frightening. Not the actual ECG, but the fact that I was essentially naked from the waist up. And I suppose as well, collapsing and fainting is a very common side effect. Currently, with my relapse, I'm getting dizzy a lot. When I stand up, I get kind of dizzy to the point where my vision goes black. I can't walk for too long because otherwise I collapse. And fainting is scary, it really is, because you know it's coming but you can't stop it. And the kind of the warm rushing sensation that you get is horrendous, and it's a feeling that I dread. When it comes, I know that it's not going to end well. So yeah, I guess I've covered the physical effects that I can cover because I've had them. If there's any physical effects that you've experienced or that you've heard about, then please do let me know, but I feel like I can't cover things that I haven't personally experienced because I wouldn't be able to give an kind of appropriate view of them. I wouldn't want to go talking about something that I don't know anything about, you know. It's kind of the same as I wouldn't want somebody who has never had an eating disorder before to talk about eating disorders, you know, kind of trying and go on about what we go through or what I go through, you know. So it's kind of the same thing. I don't want to go and tread in territory that I'm not sure of. So that's it for this video. I said it wasn't going to be long and it's nearly 10 minutes, so I apologise. Yeah, I guess if you have any other suggestions, then you kind of know how to contact me. I've kind of put out enough bulletins, if you like. So yeah, I hope you have a good day or evening or morning wherever you are, and if you need me, then I'm always available to talk regardless of what it's about, and I will do my best to help. So yeah, goodbye.